I hope you are well. In this video we will see what animal is way bigger than what the average person thinks it is. This video is brought to you by the Question Response channel, the channel where you will find the answer to everything. I thank Leah Crawford, Alex Cooper, Harris Lamb and Gary Meany for sharing their views on this matter with us.
Moose. I'm sure we've all seen pictures of moose in nature. Beautiful creatures. All pictures from Google. They honestly look pretty sweet. But there's really nothing for scale in those pictures. I was just living my life, thinking that moose are comparable in size to horses or slightly bigger than deer. Made sense to me. I was so wrong, friends. So wrong. Enter. Moose. He will crush your car like it's nothing but a little bug. Do not, under any circumstances, get out of your car if you see a moose. They can and will trample you if they think it's necessary. Oh, look. An average-sized human dwarfed by the absolute unit beside her. Now, they are in the deer family, which is probably why I thought they were deer-sized. But they are the largest animal in the deer family. Let's lay out some stats, shall we? Adult moose can measure up to 6.9 feet, 2.06 meters tall at the shoulder. Adult males can weigh anywhere between 840 and 1,500 pounds. 381 and 680.4 kilograms. Adult females can weigh anywhere between 440 and 790 pounds. 199.6 and 358.3 kilograms. Their max running speed is 35 miles per hour, 56.3 kilometers per hour, which might not seem too fast, but let me tell you, if there's a 7-foot 1000 lb moose coming after me, that is indeed very fast. They aren't moosing around.
The next answer is from Alex Cooper.
I don't know how big the average person thinks various animals are, but, for me at least, these porky pinnipeds are surprisingly girthy. Walrus. Just a chubby mustachioed seal. That dwarfs a polar bear. Or how about elephant seals? I assume people know they're big, but until you see them next to something else to give a sense of scale, you might not know. Access this answer and support the author as a Quora Plus subscriber. Access all answers reserved by Alex Cooper. For Quora Plus subscribers, access exclusive answers from thousands more participating creators in Quora Plus. Browse ad-free and support creators. Start free trial. Learn more.
We continue with Harris Lamb's answer.
Ocean sunfish. The ocean sunfish, also known as mola mola, is one of the cutest fish you will ever see. I mean, just looking at this photo makes me laugh. If you've never heard of this fish, or if you've heard but never knew how big they are, you might think they are about the size of your average tropical fish in the fish tank at home. Maybe 3 inches? 6 inches? Okay, 12 inches. How about 12 inches? That's pretty big, right? Right? Yeah. And it is actually not that flat either. Yo, you forgot to wipe your mouth after the last meal, my bro. They start their lives as 2.5 mm larvae and grow to as big as 3 meters and weigh almost a ton. That's multi-million times increase in size and possibly the biggest growth among animals from infancy to adulthood. They can be found in warm waters, a lot of times even on the surface, as you can see from the images above. They are docile in nature and friendly to humans, and when you actually find one during your random dive session, it is a sight to behold.
The next answer is from Gary Meany.
People usually have a fair idea of the size of most large land animals, because it's much easier to judge size when there are objects in the background. Not all of them. Moose and elephant seals come to mind, but the majority, I'd say. In the ocean, however, there is no backdrop except endless blue. Unless there's a diver in the frame for scale, we tend to assume that many marine animals are smaller than they actually are, similar in size to the average land-dwelling creature. Nonetheless, the buoyancy of water allows animals in the sea to become very large without having to support much of their own weight. Here are some ocean-going species which are probably larger than you realized. Manta rays, which have a wingspan of up to about 9 meters and can weigh as much as 2.4 metric tons. Leatherback sea turtles, the world's 4th largest reptiles, which can reportedly reach a maximum size of 932 kilograms. Lion's mane jellyfish, the largest specimen of which had 37 meters long tentacles. Its weight of 150 kilograms was very impressive considering it's made of translucent jelly. Giant oarfish, possibly measuring up to 11 meters in length. It's the world's longest bony fish and may have inspired sea serpent mythology. Japanese spider crabs. They can be much larger than the one in the photo, measuring nearly 4 meters across. Giant Pacific octopuses, which, at up to 71 kilograms, can weigh as much as a typical person, and that's without any bones. One specimen caught in 1945 was possibly over 180 kilos. Basking sharks, which, at over 12 meters max, can grow nearly as long as the more famous whale sharks. Sunfish, which are the world's largest bony fish. There are several huge species, but the largest, the ocean sunfish, can weigh as much as a small car. Sturgeons. The largest species, the beluga sturgeon, is one of the longest and heaviest bony fish in the world, and one of the largest predatory fish. It can measure over 7 meters long, and weigh nearly 1.6 tons. Conger eels, the largest known specimen of which was caught off Great Britain in 2015. It weighed 59 kilograms. Atlantic cod. We've all eaten them, but not many know that they can grow to be 2 meters long. Marlins, another well-known food fish. Several species can reach up to 5 meters long, and weigh over 1,000 kilograms. Their close relatives the tuna and swordfish are also unexpectedly huge. Halibut, the biggest of the flatfish. One freak specimen measured 3 meters long and weighed over 360 kilograms. Catfish, of which there are a handful of gigantic species. The Mekong giant catfish, giant pangasius, Wells catfish and Goliath catfish can all exceed 3 meters in length. The bootlace worm. It's not a very well-known species, but I still think it deserves inclusion, since it can reportedly reach lengths of 55 meters. I should add, none of the photos above, except for the conger eels, show the actual largest specimen ever recorded. Exceptionally huge individuals are very rarely encountered, and becoming ever rarer, so there aren't any photos of most of them. Anyway, thanks for looking at a list of big fish with me. I hope you enjoyed the answer.
The video is over. Thank you for staying until the end. You can now subscribe if you like the video more. Remember to also leave a like, it helps for the referencing on YouTube. Here is the end of the video. Leave a comment to tell us if these answers are more useful to you. See you soon.